Hey everybody, just a quick update video. The restoration of the Goldberg Super Chipmunk has been coming along pretty well. As you can see, I got the wing all done, all covered, all with monocoat, and the ABS plastic wing tips have been painted with Rust-Oleum. As you can see, the blue is not exactly a perfect match. The red is pretty close. I'm not too worried about it, just a 60 size sport plane, but nonetheless it's been coming along pretty well. I'm rather happy with it. Not putting my my heart and soul into it, but it's going to be a nice looking plane when it's done. And get some light over here. New fiberglass cowl from Fiberglass Specialties has arrived, along with my new canopy. I got the fuselage primed to cover up a lot of the oil spots and some of the nasty old covering that wouldn't come off. So the fuselage is ready for a final sanding and covering. But I'm getting ready to put this away for a little bit and get back to work on my Panther. And kind of hard to see, but there's my rudder for the Panther sitting underneath that pile of weights. Just getting the top sheeting secured so I can put the top and bottom blocks on it, shape them up, then I can hinge them into place. I've been a little busy on the Panther. Got the elevator all hinged, so that's all ready to go. That's ready for glass. I may actually be glassing it pretty soon. Turned out pretty well. Can't complain. And I did some work on the fuselage this morning. I can't remember if the last video I had the nose on there or not, but if I did, I'm just repeating myself anyway. I ended up making the nose out of foam. I originally was going to make it out of balsa. Just because I'm going to need the extra weight, because the turbine that I'm going to use and the pipe combination is going to be mounted further toward the tail, so I'm going to need a little bit of nose weight. But I decided to make it out of foam just because it was easier. I hot glued the foam right to the nose, shaped it with I believe a 60 grit sanding block. Then I went over it with the same filler that I use, this white stuff that you see all over the plane here. I filled it with that, sanded it smooth. Then I went over the entire nose area with epoxy and just blended it into the fuselage. So when I do my final fill and sanding on the fuselage, everything will be nice and smooth. Then I'm going to glass right over it. It'll make it nice and strong. Just the foam with the epoxy on it right now is pretty strong. And oh yeah, da-da-da-da! Finally picked up my Jet Cat P70. Pretty excited. So yeah, it's gonna go kind of like that inside. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Got some other goodies that a friend of mine made for me. I got the tip tanks for the wings. They're not assembled yet, but they come out of his molds. They're all fiberglass. Really nice, a lot lighter weight than the stock ABS plastic ones. But the fuselage is all sheeted. Everything is pretty much done. About a week ago I finished the inlets. And now I got some filler on the insides because I'm just making it nice and smooth, so the airflow is nice and smooth going in there. But these pieces, this piece right here, there's one on each side. And when I originally made them, I just made a duplicate of what was shown on the plans, cut it out, put it on there, and I really didn't like the way it looked. The one that I used to have used to come out like this and then start the bend instead of following this radius, so I ended up cutting this morning, and now I'm refilling it just to make it look better. I wasn't satisfied with it. Didn't think it looked very good. So, with how much time and money I'm putting into this thing, I kind of want to make it right. But, just a couple more things to do on it before I can start working on the wing. And underneath this wing is the Panther wing. So I've been kind of reading through it, kind of studying it. I might do a couple things different. Not sure yet. It's a pretty straightforward wing. The flaps are going to be a pain in the ass, but that's all part of it, I guess. But pretty. Nothing else really new. Trying to figure out if there's anything else new that I have, anything else that I've done. I don't think so. But yeah, everything's going pretty good. Well, I'm going to get back to work. See y'all later.